Are the Chiefs the luckiest team in NFL history? I mean, it certainly feels like that, and they just pulled out another win through absolute sheer luck. The Raiders completed a flawless final drive, putting their team in a position to hit a game-winning field goal, but just as Raiders QB Aiden O'Connell went to spike the ball to stop the clock, the center, Jackson Power Johnson, snaps the ball when O'Connell wasn't ready for it. Now, this play becomes more confusing as the Raiders were also flagged for an illegal shift. The Chiefs ended up declining the penalty, which led to a 19-17 lead. And honestly, I can't believe this. Every time the Chiefs use black magic, perhaps even a talisman, an amulet, my NHL fans will know that one, to get the win. The play is super complicated, and I'm not sure what was going on. The Raiders were maybe using a silent count, and O'Connell taps, which usually signals for the ball to be snapped. It seems as if the refs threw the flag and blew the whistle before the Chiefs recovered the fumble. It seemed like, based on the whistles, that the play would have stopped before the Chiefs were able to recover the fumble. Maybe I was just hearing loud pitch sounds from the TV, but either way, the ball was snapped and the Chiefs recover it. We'll come back to that in just a second, but honestly, I'm devastated. It seems like the Chiefs are the topic of conversation every week. They now sit 11-1 and should probably be closer to 7-5. The Raiders defense played amazing, sacking Mahomes 5 times, holding them to 4 field goals and only 1 TD. Brock Bowers is a beast with 10 receptions for 140 yards and a TD. Bowers, in his rookie year, may already be the top tight end in the NFL. But all right, let's get back to the play, just briefly talk rules. And one thing you have to understand is that different rules are penalized in a different way, not just in the amount of yards, but whether the subsequent play is allowed to occur or not. For example, encroachment is a penalty levied before the play begins, so everything stops. For a false start, according to Rule 7, Section 4, Article 2, it's the same. The rule says specifically for a false start, loss of 5 yards from the line of scrimmage, the foul is enforced prior to the snap, meaning if the refs had called a false start here, the fumble would not have counted because the play would have never existed. You can't decline a false start and reap the benefits of whatever happens afterwards. An illegal shift, however, which is what the call ended up being, does not have that rule. It's simply a loss of 5 yards, the play goes on, and the defense can choose to decline the penalty as they did here. It's kind of complicated because you see 2 refs make 2 different hand signals. One calls the false start, the other the illegal shift. I honestly think if the whistle was blown, then that's pretty messed up. But I can't even see what the penalty was. The broadcast did not do a good job of showing it. The announcers don't discuss it or break it down. It was levied against the center. I think there may have been a wide receiver in motion, in which case the illegal shift call is probably right. Either way, they can't keep getting away with this. Let me know your thoughts on everything down below, as the Kansas City Chiefs have now clinched a berth in the playoffs. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, and if you want more content, there's a new basketball, football, and hockey video on screen right now. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.